reverse supersonic. So in this tutorial I want to explain to you the reverse supersonic. It's a really hard trick, but the cool thing about the reverse supersonic is that you can really break it down in many different steps. So I'm gonna start super easy with a nice pre-exercise. It's kind of two important parts. The first one is the way down from feet to the reverse rocket motion. And the second part is kind of the belly pop to feet. So let's get started with the first one. And instead of going from feet, you just want to get a little bounce to get the right timing. Then go to belly. And the leash handling is not super important. I mostly just have it under my body, but you can also have it on the side. But the leash anyway rotates with you. My hand position is one hand from the top, one from below, but you can also go with the normal rocket position. But I really recommend to you to rather use my hand positioning, because like the hand that grabs from below will help you push you up to your feet. So it's my recommended one, but it's not the necessary hand position. So you want to bounce a bit in this belly position, and then you want to drop down, kick to the front in the lowest point, and go back to belly position. And this timing is absolutely crucial for that trick. So get it really right. Try to not guide the legs too much, but let it happen. So on the way up, you lean to the front so that the legs really kick to the front in the lowest point. So get this one really, really solid. So the next step would be to try the same thing from feet. No big bounce needed. 1 meter is totally fine. And as a pre-exercise, you can just like try to grab the line like this, just to feel safe with that one too. And then it's important not to engage too much to the front, but you just drop down, kind of no energy needed for that. You grab the line, you drop to the front, you kick to the front, and go back to belly. Also this one, make sure that the timing is just perfect. So, obviously we don't want to end up in the belly position, but from the belly position we want to initiate a belly pop to make one more rotation. So I'm gonna show you that one. We again start from belly. And obviously you could do a belly roll just like that, but that's not what you want, because like if you just do a belly roll with the line being stuck at your hip, you will not be able to get the line off and you want to land on your feet in the end. So you want to go for a Superman position. A little more momentum needed for that one. So I'm gonna start from feet to push a bit, drop down to belly, whatever way you prefer. I just like doing a back roll. Oops, that was a nice fail. I didn't have enough, didn't lean back enough. So one more time. And then really Superman to belly. So now let's combine these two things, like the rocket motion down into that belly pop with the extra belly roll. Still no monster bounce needed, 2-3 meters. Very slowly drop to the front, kick to the front, go to belly, extra pop, and land in belly. So once this works well, you're gonna be ready for the next step, which will be going down to belly, again initiating that pop, but instead of going to belly again, you want to go to the double knee drop roll, so that you shift the line already closer to your feet. And if the motion's right, you will just end up in a very nice rocket mount motion. Still no big bounce needed, just 2-3 meters. Go down to belly, back, and a normal rocket mount from here. Cool. Once this works well, you can again combine the reverse rocket motion with this motion. So drop down slowly, kick to the front, belly pop, and back to rocket mount. So now comes the last transition, and finally balance gets involved. You want to end up on your feet. So the last pre-exercise would be a belly back roll to feet, which sounds easy at first, but it's a very technical trick, super difficult to slow down the momentum of that one. And also difficult is still the transition once you're getting used to ending up like the line in the double knee drop position, to really get the line down under your feet. So if you just do the belly roll to feet, there is no big bounce needed. But once you go for the reverse supersonic, you should go a bit bigger. Let's try the belly back roll to feet. So this was the belly back roll to feet. And as you can see, I try landing with both feet at the same time. There is no benefit in that except that you get extra style points. So now you're ready for the whole motion, reverse supersonic. A slightly bigger bounce now, no monster bounce needed. Drop in carefully, kick to the front, belly pop, and to feet. Maybe I should not talk while trying. I'm gonna give a few more tries until I land it clean. So this was the tutorial of the reverse supersonic. I hope you liked it. If you did, drop a like please, and share with your friends, because maybe they also want to learn this trick. Really difficult trick, very technical to land, but if you land it, you will be one of the first people in the world to land it. I know that Ian got the 180 reverse supersonic. I know that David got a different version of the reverse supersonic. But apart from these two, I have no clue if anybody else in the world already landed this trick. So be fast and get one of the first repetitions of the reverse supersonic.